everybody. Hi, Steve, Baldy, Oceanus, Troll, Schwang, Major Tom. Man, a lot of people. How you guys doing today? Oh, let me put my music on. I hope this music isn't ass. Here we go. Turn it down a little bit. If it's too low or too high, you just let me know. I sound weird? Test. Oh! Oh! Is this better? Sorry about that. I've got two different mic settings for some reason, one with the filters and one without the filters, and I clicked unmute on one of them when I shouldn't have. What is the text? What is happening? Why is this squid here? He's not supposed to be here. What's happening? Buddy. No, buddy. He's supposed to be hiding. All right. Well, if it gets bad again, you just go ahead and let me know. I guess I didn't test if this would work. Hold on a second. Oh, should have checked that. Much better. Okay, great. I'm glad to hear that. I hope you guys are having a good day. Let me throw the music back on here. I mean, you guys could stay there. That's totally fine. I don't know why I don't know why you're... You just go there for now, the little squids. Oh, chewing on my tentacles. No! This weekend I'll get to chew on my own tentacles. Not my own tentacles, but you know what I mean. I get to have squid this weekend, and I'm actually very excited. Because we're tasty. What am I doing? Well, I'm fighting with my window here. Hold on. My other monitor is a widescreen monitor, which makes this like 10 times more difficult than it needs to be. Oh, you guys are up there too. We'll just hide you over here, because you're here for now. Bummed out about the price of the Nintendo Switch 2 in the games? Yeah. I don't know, it feels like Nintendo's testing the waters on just kinda... They're doing it because they just want extra money. Like, that Japanese exclusive Switch edition kinda shows that, right? It's like $100 cheaper than the international version. That's weird. Doesn't feel great. I'll probably still end up getting it, but I hope that this backlash makes them reconsider some stuff. Yeah, they don't really discount their games much. You are absolutely right about that. Oh, I should move chat over here. Here, that. I mean, I'm not in a rush. There's no Splatoon that has been announced, and while I want to get Legends or ZA, while I want to get that on there, I don't need to. You know, I would be okay. So, I don't know. I'm still not against the Switch, but I feel like Nintendo kind of stepped in a bunch of doo-doo with this, and if they're smart, they'll pull a Microsoft. At least with the with the price of the games. Sorry, I was just thinking. I got distracted. I've had a long work day. The one thing I don't understand talking about the Switch 2 before we get to this is it's kind of interesting, right? That I don't get people being super upset about the Game Key cartridges, because those Game Key cartridges, bleh. Sorry, long day. The Game Key cartridges are essentially what the cartridges that just say requires an internet connection for more download. I mean, they're basically that. As long as Nintendo themselves doesn't start using those, I'm not against the technology. You know, but I'm pissed at Square Enix. They're using it for Bravely Default, so now I'm not buying Bravely Default. I went from 100% buying to screw you in about 2 hours. You have to go to work? Oh no, I'm sorry, Shuang, that sucks. I mean, you may have a very nice job, but still, going to work isn't as fun, right? Grabbing a drink real quick here. You'd rather wait for a Switch 2 Lite? Yeah, I could see that. For me, it all depends. I'll probably get the console off the bat, but big purchases, they're gonna need a Splatoon 4 for me to go full in on a bunch of games, honestly. That's a system seller. It really is. I was actually very shocked they didn't announce anything Splatoon related today. That was the only thing I was actually banking on. Yeah, aftermarket for Nintendo doesn't really get cheap. They're notorious with that. And their stuff appreciates or stays solid, right? Like, I'm not selling my Switch. GameStop's actually offering a really good credit. If you pre-order it through them and you trade in your Switch, it's a really good credit toward the purchase. It's like almost $200 if you have an OLED. But no. It looks good. I cross my fingers and hope they make some good choices, right? Nintendo's generally pretty smart. I think they may have been focusing too much on the Japanese market. So the Japanese market is different than the international market, and I think that they focused a little hard on the way things would work inside Japan and not so much on how they would work with everybody else. Anyway. You're banking for Animal Crossing? Oh, that would be fun. I wasn't as big a fan of the most recent Animal Crossing as previous ones, so yeah. That would be fun. Nice and happy. This here is Soldier Loon. Totally not Sailor Moon, you guys. I like Fedora Mask here. Well, he doesn't have a mask. Business Fedora. I like him. These are, this is interesting. Okay, so there's an original Sailor Moon RPG. The Sailor Moon RPG was published by Guardians of the Order. Sorry, I have my copy right here. I was looking down at it. I think it was in 1998 or 99. That's when I purchased the book from a local game store where I grew up. That was the first Sailor Moon role-playing game system. It uses a tri-stat system, and it was published by Guardians of the Order, or Guardians of Order. Come to find out, that when we were looking, okay, so I'm having trouble telling stories today. I don't think I've ever just had a sit down and chat stream, so I'm a little new to this. Steven, one would hope it would be cheaper. One would hope. I mean, I'd pay, if it's a matter of paying extra for an international version as opposed to a domestic version, I would do that in a heartbeat. But anyway, okay. So the Sailor Moon role-playing system came out in 99, and then it just kind of sat dormant for a long time. Recently, as in like a month or two ago, Kipster, I was kind of on a Sailor Moon kick, and my friend Kipster, he said that, hey, well, maybe I can run a game. I know that you have that role-playing game. I've been able to find it online. Let's go ahead and talk about playing a Sailor Moon game. So he started coming up with ideas for GMing. And we've come up with kind of he's come up with a campaign setting, which is really cool. And I'll be reading it to you guys because I think it's amazingly cool. But we're kind of making our characters with the old system, right? Turns out, at the beginning of this year, this Kickstarter ended, and now they have the PDF out for Soldier Loon. It is a tri-stat system game with big eyes, small mouth, except this is 4th edition instead of, I think it was 1st edition back in 99? 1st or 2nd edition of Big Eyes, Small Mouth. I'm thinking 1st. But it's the same system, just the newer version. And I guess they couldn't get the license to Sailor Moon, so they made their own version with analogous characters so that they could create the Sailor Moon RPG again. And I've already got my character filled out for the old system, and I thought it would be really fun to go over the rules, try to figure them out together, and put my character together in the new system, and then I can kind of compare the two off screen and see how the new system stacks up. Back when I first started playing this game, when I owned the original book for the Sailor Moon one, I had no idea what role-playing games were. I never played this properly, like the original one. Never, ever. Never had a proper game. We had no idea what we were doing. You know, we were teenagers, and it was just like, so you play pretend? I guess. The system confused us, and we had no idea what was going on with it. So, we're gonna go into the rule book and try to figure out how to make a character. I hope it's not too boring. It may be a shorter-sided stream, just because of the nature of it. I've never really sat down with you guys and just talked and gone over stuff before, so if I feel it's too boring, or, you know, I start to have a sore voice or something, I might bow out a little earlier than usual, but I want to finish this character, so we're gonna try. Here. The Soldier Loon RPG is directly inspired by the internationally famous girl anime series that debuted in Japan in 92. I wonder what series that could be. So this is the rule book. I love the illustrations. They are so good. Look at this. I can't... How do I zoom in? Look how pretty this illustration is. The illustrator for this did a wonderful job of capturing the style of, like, Sailor Stars. Hey, how's it going? Let's see here. Okay, so this explains the plot of Soldier Loon. We don't necessarily need that, because we're just making a character, right? We've got our own lore. Of which, you know what? I will read to you. Let me read you the lore. I'm assuming Kipster won't mind. He wrote it very well. Okay. So the thing with Sailor Moon is there's a lot of time travel, and so any plot discrepancies or differences, it could just be an alternate timeline, because that happens... Time travel happens more than you would expect in Sailor Moon. So this is his description. Pretty privateers in the 30th century. The conflict between Crystal Tokyo and the Black Moon Clan is ramping up, and Neo Queen Serenity and the Sailor Senshi have their hands full. So this takes place during the 30th century and Crystal Tokyo. During the Black Moon arc, which was the second half of Sailor Moon R, in the future of that. if that makes sense. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto all join forces to help the conflict. Meanwhile, Saturn, guardian of death and rebirth, remains dormant as usual. This prolonged apathy has led to neutral factions of humans establishing themselves on Saturn, having long built a massive Dyson sphere to harness the system's sun-like energies and mine valuable lesser crystals. Over time, these humans developed into dozens upon dozens of corpo nations, which came into conflict with one another when the lesser crystals became scarce. So, the setting for this is essentially like if you took Sailor Moon and Cyberpunk and smushed them together, because everything that happens in Crystal Tokyo doesn't mean that we don't have planetary travel. It doesn't mean that we don't have, like, that future doesn't get explained a lot. So this version of that future is kind of at least over in orbit of Saturn, it is a, what's the word I want to use? It's like a little mini state all its own. So things are happening there that wouldn't necessarily happen in Sailor Moon. His goal isn't to be grimdark with this, but this is a really fun idea, right? Let's see here. So there were corpo nations. Traditionally, these skirmishes were carried out by Yoma, but the corpo nation of Dyson 13 is ready to rock the status quo. A call has been sent out asking for volunteers from the lower rung of the corponate ladder. It comes with a huge pay hike and improved benefits, as well as shortening to a 15-year contract with an option to renew, as opposed to the usual 25. All the volunteers need to do is become guinea pigs, that is, lead the charge for new procedure to create artificial sailor soldiers and knights tied to the many moons of Saturn. Side effects of the procedure may include, but not be limited to, any combination of the following: hair loss, discoloration, narcolepsy, insomnia, night terrors, incontinence, constipation, psychosis, multiple personality disorder, narcissism, instant death, and immortality. So that's the setting. And I've come up with a character that I'm very excited to play. Let me grab her character sheet real quick. Okay, so her name is Lena Strauer. And Lena's a nerd. Lena is a huge nerd. So we want to find... Okay, session 0. I guess here we go, creating. Nerd, yeah, I'm going to play a nerd. And she is going to be... She works for research and development. And her powers and abilities are going to be based around creation. But specifically creation of items. Of things to assist the other soldiers. And to just kind of help. If that makes sense, she's going to be kind of a creation soldier. I'm thinking a staff with a 3D printer on it. Like a super futuristic, instantaneous 3D printer. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, how cool would that be? Just have a 3D printer you carry with you anywhere. Are you putting this into... Are you putting... Is that 40K? Okay, here we go. Wait, is there a GM? Huh, okay. Let's see here. Designing original characters will involve thoughtful collaboration between you, the other players, and the Game Master. Yes. Okay, answering questions. 3.1K. Okay, here we go. We are going to be low powered, I think. The first thing we have to do is pick out our power level, which allows us our points for character creation. Now, so it's not underpowered, but low powered. We're not normal humans. We're going to be these artificial sailor soldiers. Oh my goodness, excuse me. So this power level features valiant and courageous characters. Oh wait, no, this is like Sailor Chibi Moon. Oh, most gorgeous soldiers in earlier episodes of season 1. This is the right one then. So like, oh hi Bobicus, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you. Well, make sure they're nice at least. Then that's okay. All right, so we've got 50 to 99 points. What does that mean? Point balance. If your player group wants to take on the roles of gorgeous soldiers, your game may not have just one power level since the potency of the characters vary across several categories. Okay. In Season 3, for example, Soldier Fire is 115 points, Soldier Time is 160 points, and Sailor Loon is 200 points. So power levels, we've decided low powered. Let's try that. Okay, so stats are different. Okay, so we've got, I don't know what the points are for yet. I'm trying to keep track of everything. Let me grab my notebook. My pom-pom-purin notebook. Okay. So, we've got a low-powered character. That is 50 to 99 points. Perfect. Now, we move on to something separate. I'm saying all of this, like, with you guys. I tried to sit down and understand this on my own, but my learning style is very much like I have to be interacting. So you guys are really helping me here. So thank you. I just wanted to let you know that. For stats now, we've got stats, numerical assignments that reflect your basic capabilities. Higher stats indicating an advanced level of accomplishment or achievement. Body, mind, soul. Body, mind, and soul. Body is the physical aspects. Characters with a high body include Soldier Bolt, Soldier Sky, Thallium. Yep, okay. So Jupiter and Uranus. Mind is mental prowess, which include Sailor Mercury, Sailor Pluto, and soul represents luck, willpower, spirit, empathy, and unity with nature. Characters with a high soul include Sailor Moon, Sailor Mars, Tuxedo Common, and Sailor Chibi. I'm trying to translate to Sailor Moon terms. Reading stat values. Stat costs. A portion of your character's points on page 9 are used to purchase stats at this time. Don't tell her that, Bobicus. You'll hurt her feelings. Poor Sailor Pluto. There was a time where people didn't think I was real. Alright, so we use some of the points. 50 to 99 is the amount of points we have. I'm just going to arbitrarily pick 99 points for now. Since this is an experiment, we're making this character fresh, right? So we'll say we have 99 points. I don't know how we got there, but we'll see if it gets brought up later. Okay, so you can use these to purchase stats. How you allocate your character stats is your choice, and any limitations the Game Master places on assignments. Stats start with a value of 0, and raising stats by 1 value costs 2 points. Okay, stats. 1 value is 2 points. Okay. Okay. Cheese? Oh, I did have cheese. I don't have cheese anymore. My cheese is all gone. I'm going out of town tomorrow, so I didn't want to buy more before I left. Not like it's going to go bad, but I just don't like having groceries, just in case things go wrong and the power goes away or something. Don't want to end up with a bunch of stinky, moldy cheese. Let's see here. Okay, so these are good examples here. A 4 value in a stat is the adult human average. Ratings under 4 indicate decreasing competency, and ratings over 4 designate increasing superiority. Okay, so we have all of our points. We're going to need to allocate stats. So those are 1, 2. Hi, Lodnos. How's it going? And then we've got our stats. So far we've got our stats that we need to put and the points that we are not sure what we've assigned yet. Oh, YouTube isn't working? Gross. Sorry to hear that. I'm glad it is at least allowing me to see YouTube chat. I haven't had problems with that yet, so that's good. All right, so we're moving on to attributes, which are separate. And if I keep closing my eyes, it's because I'm looking down. I apologize. Because I got my notebook in my lap. Yep, I have. Hell yeah. Woo! Freedom, how's it going? All right, what do we got? Beyond stats. So we're moving past stats into the next section. We're explaining them all in a row here. Beyond stats, specialized aspects of your character known as attributes, which can represent soldier powers, dark combat energies, learned talents, psychic abilities, technological enhancements, wondrous items, and more. Let's see, attribute levels. Once you've spent as many points as necessary to assign stats to your character. Okay, so we need to buy stats before we do attributes. I wish that I had enough space to like be typing in a document as I talk, but I don't. So I am sorry I don't have that to show you guys right now. So after we've spent as many points as necessary for stats, we can use remaining points to acquire attributes. So these are like feats in D&D, I'm assuming. Scale benefits. Okay, so this is how good they are. Okay, yep, they are like feats. So attributes are feats. Well, now we have to go buy our stats. So if the average human is a 4, then we must start with 4s, right? I think so. I'm going to write that question down. Okay, so going up 1 point, going up 1 value costs 2 points. That's what I was trying to say. So if we assume everybody starts with base 4 and everything, an average human when it comes to body, mind, and soul, then I could spend, what were there, let's see here. Sailor Venus has the following stats: body 4, mind 5, and soul 6. She has allocated 30 points to her... Okay, good, good. We got numbers. I'm a little confused, but we got some numbers here. We'll figure it out. Okay, so she has 125 points. That's... Oh, no, I forgot about numpad. Ah! Whew. Got a little weird there for a second. Right, I can't use number pad. If I do that, all of my macros go off. And I look insane. So we're gonna take... So she spent 15... No, hold on. I'm trying to do... I'm bad at math. I've got dyscalculia, which is like number dyslexia. So I'm really awful at math. She spent 30 points, which would mean she went up 15 values for stats. So then it must be 4, 5. Okay, yep, okay. Wait. Yeah. So we don't just start with 4s. Okay, I figured it out. Sorry about that, guys. We don't just start with all 4s. Looking at the numbers on the Sailor Venus item here. Radio. We do love Moriocho. Based on this, that's 15 points that she spent, and it cost her 30. Rather, she spent 30 points, gained 15. So I have to buy these from scratch. We are min-maxing. I min-maxed the character originally, and I'm going to do it now. So Sailor Venus has a soul of 6. Significantly above adult human average. I want 8 mind. That'll cost me 4 points. No, that'll cost me 16 points. So we'll mark off minus 16. So, soul? I would say I want her to be at a 3 for soul. I'm just going based off of what I want for my character here. And body, we're also going to go with a 3. So I'm assuming if you go with a 3, then you spend... What's that word? Okay, so that costs 6, that costs 6, that costs 16. Make it a cheeseburger? Oh, I'm so jealous. You know what, though? I'm very excited. I keep looking at the wrong side of the screen. Sorry. That sounds amazing. Since I'm going out of town, I'm going off my diet tonight, and I've got a Papa Murphy's pizza in the fridge, and I've got a cinnamon wheel. So since I'm getting knocked out of ketosis because I'm going to have that sushi, I said, screw it, I'm getting a pizza. So I'm having a pizza tonight. Okay, so we have got 6 plus 6 plus 16 is plus 6 plus... There we go. 28. That's 28. No, it can't be right. No, that's right. 28 points. So we spent 28 points to get our stats where they are. So minus 28. I've got this cool new erasable gel pen. Erasable pens have gotten amazing. This thing is great. We have 71 points left. Yeah, like those cinnamon wheels they make that are like pizzas, but with cinnamon and butter on them. I have been so devoid of sugar. I'm ready. Give me the sugar, please. Okay, so we've got 71. So we've got our stats now. 383. Not incompetent in those other two things, but not great. But she's got a heck of a brain. And I plan to see if I can boost that with attributes. Might be cheaper to do. There might be attributes. So that's what we can do now, assign attributes. Let's figure this out. What do we have? We have allies. Dedicated companion, close friend, or loyal assistant. We do not need that. That would be like having a Luna or an Artemis or a Luna P, I assume. But we don't. We've been told that there's a DM NPC that is going to be involved with us that takes that role. So, unnecessary. Alternate identity. I don't need to put points into an alternate identity because we're working for the Corpo Nation. We don't really have secret stuff. So that is we don't need either of these. Good. Armor, damage inflicted is reduced by an amount equal to twice their armor level. Okay. Might not be bad. Aspect. Aspect represents an attunement with and control over one specific realm, element, ideology, natural phenomenon, or sphere of influence. But what does it do? Oh, what's going on? Oh, I'm making a character. You haven't missed much. I'm just chattering. I'm making a character. We're picking out attributes right now. Kind of looking to see what would be good for kind of a nerdy, not very physically fit, like a little bit of a basement dweller kind of character. Very much likes to be in the lab and doesn't like to exercise. That kind of person. So I don't think... Oh, you know what? No, we need attack. There were certain requirements for this campaign. Let me pop over to Discord here. We actually need this aspect. This aligns with a attribute in the original Sailor Moon book called elemental control, I'm assuming, because it represents attunement with. We need 3 points at least into this, so at least 1 level of aspect. Okay. Yeah, kind of. I could make a little Metal Gear. Like Metal Gear from Snatcher. You made me think of Snatcher and the cute little Metal Gear. That would be an adorable little creature. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Kipster. Hi! Yeah, bow physics, right? Woo! It just kind of bounces around. We're going over attributes right now. This is very similar to the other system. I'm kind of starting to understand it now. I'm assuming aspect here. I was just talking about how we have certain things we have to do. I'm assuming this is the same as elemental control. An attunement with control over a specific realm, element, ideology, natural phenomenon, or sphere of influence. Sounds like the same thing, right? So we're gonna do aspect for 3 points, just like in the original game. And we're gonna pick mind. As my stat roll. aspect creation. But I will not have a move called Star Gentle Uterus, because that would be weird. Okay, so next. All right, aspect creation. Mind is the stat roll. Next, we need an attack, because that was another thing in the original rules. Star Brutal Uterus. Influence Sphere Paizo. Said she attack, as I'm assuming attack. Yep, 4 points. It's even the same point level. Look at this. This is working out great. Okay, attack. She's not going to have a strong attack, so we don't need to put a ton into it. -3. -4. What's Paizo? Is it something you could eat? It would have been really delicious at one point. Word a pie. We're just going to put 4 points into attack. It did go bad. Okay, let's see. An attribute cost 4 points per level or 1 point per level. Why 1 point per level? Oh, only the character's primary attack costs 4 points. The cost for an alternate attack is reduced to only 1 point per level. What's about an average attack level? Well, let's find out here. Sailor Moon, Soldier Loon, begins the series with only her Oral Waves attack level 1. So I'm assuming that's Moon Tiara action. Yeah. Okay, so... Yep, my character won't need any more than that. So 4 points. I'm assuming it says the variant attacks are kind of like... There were no higher than level 2? Okay. Well, she's staying at the first level. I'm putting 4 points into it, which is 1 level. Let's see here. Okay. So we've got those down. We've got an attack. We've got an element. What was the other one? Senshi powers. Let's figure out what the equivalent of Senshi powers are. Precisely. Let me grab my book real quick. I need to... Oh, it's on the couch. 1 second. I was sitting here like, man, I hope I can figure out what Senshi powers were. I've got the book right here. Let me look it up. The mic might be weird for a second. I'm a little leaned away so that I can comfortably look at the book. What do we got here, guys? Negaverse attack. Nope, I need Sailor Senshi attack. Sorry. Senshi powers. Oh, here we go. Okay, Senshi powers. Character must have at least one level to transform. They have 2 identities. Oh, maybe this doesn't exist. My favorite sailor is Sailor Venus. I love her. I think she is just the best. I think that, let me get back to where I was. Blech. I think that this might not exist anymore. You like all the main ones except for Moon? Sailor Moon gets really good at in Sailor Stars. By the time Sailor Stars has come around and a few years have passed, she is just the sweetest person. Like, she's a wonderful character in Sailor Stars, the 5th season. She's so good. You might end up running by this one. You totally should. It's very similar now that I'm really looking at it. Okay. I'm trying to see. Is there anything about transforming? Is it aspect? Let's see if it's aspect. No, we've already done aspect. Okay, so I think that this requirement may not exist anymore. Well, that's cool. I like that change. We're just assuming at the start here everybody can transform and they don't need a power to transform. Like a separate thing that you take. Unless we run across it, I think they might have removed that. I like that. So now we can just focus on the fun stuff. Okay, combat mastery. Conversion. The character gains enhanced abilities after suffering damage from attacks. No, that's okay. Drain energy. That sounds a bit evil for me. Energized. The character has more internal reserves than suggested by their stats. They gain an energy bonus equal to twice their energized level. See page 31 for energy details. Okay, that's something we'd need to look into more. Sorry, I'm just grabbing a drink. Exorcism. Nope, my soul is crap. Oh, cool. Features. Character possesses one or more secondary abilities that grant useful but minor advantages. The number of features the character has equals the attribute level. See Table 5 for a list of example features that may be available. Ooh! Oh, photographic memory! We're gonna do features. That's a good idea. I like that. I like that! I haven't found the character sheets for this yet. They must exist, but I haven't been able to locate where they are in the books. Steel panties. Photographic memory. So that's -1. Alright. So I like that. Photographic memory. Don't need much else, though. Let's see. Flight. Well, I can't fly. Force field. A force field's an energy bear. Oh, stat roll body. I haven't really seen much in the way of stat mind. Here we go. Ooh, this is fun. Metamorphosis. Look at this. After making a successful opposed mind roll, the character can alter the target's gender, appearance, age, or clothing. They can also make changes to the target's stats and attributes with the magnitude of such changes aligned with the metamorphosis attribute level. Typically lasts for one dramatic scene before the target reverts back to their normal form. I'm gonna get that. She's going to be one of those nerdy cosplay girls who doesn't like to cosplay. Like, she loves it, but she's too scared, so she does it all for herself and sits around in her lab in cosplays with the lab coat on. We're going that route. You already look forward to an encounter you'll throw at me in a year? Wow, you've already got that many plans? That's impressive. Okay, we're gonna spend 4 points for Metamorphosis. Okay. I love that. Mind Shield. The character is protecting its psychic intrusion and dominance and receiving a resisted bonus to relevant mind control and telepathy dice equal twice their Mind Shield attribute level. Ooh. Baron Dolomite. One of their characters is named Baron Dolomite. Let's see here. I think I might take some Mind Shield. Shut up! Yeah, I could rewatch those movies again in a heartbeat. Yeah, let's do Mind Shield. Okay, we'll write down Mind Shield. And when I find the character sheet, I will make the character sheet online and post it for everybody to see. Once I kind of got it all figured out and I'm able to edit the PDF. There must be one in here somewhere to print out. I just haven't found it yet, so I can't really edit it. Mind Shield, 6 points. So where are we at point-wise? We've got... brain hurt. This is what happens when I have to do math. Okay, so that's 70, 69, 68, 67, 463. All right, so I'm at 63 points, and then 63 minus 4. It's 59 minus 6 is 53. Okay, I still have 53 points left. Man, all right. I wonder if do points get used for anything else? Because we've still got a lot. Nullify. Character could temporarily render attributes of a nearby opponent unusable for a dramatic scene. No. No premonitions. And everything is body and soul based. Resilient? No. Sixth Sense. Reincarnation? That would be too overpowered. That would be too overpowered. That's not happening. Space flight. Character can fly in the vacuum of space? That doesn't seem like something I should have access to quite yet. Special movement. Oh, okay. Since she likes to be alone and she doesn't like to be bothered. Let's give her untrackable, because I'm already planning for her to be pretty short. Make her very light on her feet, and she loves to go hide and just be left alone. So untrackable. 1 point per level. Point per level. Let's put 4 points into that. We gotta write special movement. Okay. So that's -4. I gotta get rid of all these other numbers. I'm just never gonna remember anything, ever. 53 right now. -4 is 49. Erasing pens is fun. I've never had good erasable pens until now. I just want a ton of these. They're really cute. They were a little pricey, but they look like little elephants and giraffes and stuff. Okay, we got untrackable for 4 points. Summon Servant. No, that sounds... It looks like they might have taken good and evil. Like they had the soldier powers in the previous book and the knight powers. And then you had the Negaverse powers. I think they might have just consolidated all of them and they're leaving it up to GM choice. So that's cool. It makes more sense because, I mean, this is kind of just... It's not only for Sailor Moon specifically. It can be for other Magical Girl stuff, too. So it makes sense to have that flexibility. Super Sense. Let's see. Energy detection, echolocation, infrared vision, radar, sonar, magnetic field detection, microscopic vision. Microscopic vision. She doesn't have to use microscopes when working with nanocircuitry. She's got cybernetic eyes. This is a cyberpunk future after all. That's very specialized and specific, but I love that idea. Yeah, giraffe. You did hear something about giraffes, Oceanus. I've got these cute little erasable. Oh, an Okapi! Oh, it's one of my dreams in life is to get to see an Okapi in person. I love Okapi so much. Super Sense. We're going with Super Sense. At 1 point per level. Let's just keep it at... We'll just... It's for flavor. Microscopic vision. 1 rank. -1. Okapi are so cute. They're just the cutest things. Those stripy butts. Talent. This is important because this is our job. And it has to do with our powers. You've got a centauress with an Okapi lore hat. That sounds really cute. I love that idea. I wish I could have an Okapi pen. That would be really cute. Talent. Engineer? No, that's not right. I'm trying to think what her talent would be. Yeah, I'm R&D. I'm trying to think, what do I call it? I'm gonna grab my drink real quick here. Take a sip. Oh no! She sounds like a precious little girl who didn't do anything wrong. Does she have the cute little things on her head? Don't they have like little nubs? Little nubbins? I might be misremembering, but I think they have little nubbins. What would you call that, Kipster? What do you think? If I'm working in R&D and my focus is kind of the creation aspect of that, I can't think of what to name what to name that. Fabrication! That's perfect! That's what I was looking for. Thank you. And we're going big here, guys. Unless something else comes up, I'm putting a ton of points into that. Talent fabrication, that is perfect. That is the best word you could use. Telekinesis, no. No telepathy. No teleport. Definitely not tough. Transferability. Oh, okay, so like when Tuxedo Mask was under Barrel's control in the first season, and then he had extra abilities. Transmute. Ooh! Oh, Kipster, that's perfect. I hadn't gotten to transmute yet. That's perfect. 3 points per level. Oh, I have crap for soul. Character could transmute the air into a variety of objects, including the range of possible shapes, sizes, and masses. Let's see here. Oh, only the boys have the little nubbins. Okay. Still cute. Yeah, it honestly might. I don't have to rebuild. I just have to watch. I think I'm just about done spending points shortly here. I put a lot into fabrication. Let's see, talent or transmute. So if we go with transmute, let's see here. This 3. That would leave me with 33 points to put towards transmute and any point changes that I want to make. So let's see, 3 points per level for transmute. Is there anything else of interest here? Wealth and unique ability. Nope. Okay, so that's fine. Wealth Wealth is they have substantial financial resources, the amount of available cash and capital aligning with the wealth attribute level. Okay. Akari's mother is a lawyer and she comes from an affluent family. Since she is just a teen and doesn't have access to all the money herself, she has a minor wealth attribute of 1. As a famous motorcycle driver with a generous corporate sponsors, Kaya has significant wealth, level 3, and can afford a private helicopter and a condo. So, Ami versus Sailor Uranus, essentially. Oh, you've had issues with the DM since and I didn't get to play her. That sucks. That really sucks, especially when you have fun character concepts and then you can never... Like, in game terms, what does it impact? Just how much money? It's vague. This is the entire description. So it would be up to the DM as to what it entails. It just gives money. It doesn't do anything else. It gives you money and a financial background. Best I can tell, at least. Maybe 2 with the company supporting you being a senshi. Yeah, no, it's literally this one sentence. The description of examples is longer than it. Should I set points aside to put 1 into that? Or 2? Since that Senshi powers thing doesn't exist anymore, I don't know. Okay. Well, I won't then. I have to figure out how to make this work. Okay. I know what we can do. Let's scroll all the way to the top here. We're going back to attributes. I went too far. Kipster, I went with, by the way, they have a different power level system here. I went with low powered, which is Sailor Chibi Moon or the Inner Senshi in Season 1. I think that's about the same level we're supposed to be at. So that's what I picked. I can change that if needed, but... Okay, good, I did choose the right one then. Attributes. I immediately got distracted. Come on. Come on. Attributes, here we go. Okay. So attribute of soul. Yeah, the Inner Senshi were as weak as Chibi Moon. That's what it says. In Season 1. I mean, Chibi Moon didn't get impaled or burned to death like they did, but they had a much worse time than she did. She got a pony. They got to die. Okay, so attribute levels. Stats is what I was looking for. Why was I looking at attributes? My brain. Well, the enemies got more powerful, I think, was what they were trying to do with that. And it was cute. It was really cute. By the end of Super S, she was kind of there, though. For sure. Okay, so right now my soul is below adult human average. We're gonna change that. So... if if I change it up to this, I would need to spend 16 points. Okay, yeah, I can do this. 16 points. That leaves me 17 left, which I will then wait, that leaves me with more. I put one thing way too high. Give me a second. I gotta add points back into my... I don't want to be going to Cosmic. I'm gonna fire up DVD. Yeah, it's very... It looks very freeform. Like, the system is very similar to what we're working with the old system, but this seems to have even loosened things up a little bit more. Let's do Fabrication 8. So I add 7 back in. So now we've got 24 points. Now we can transmute. Man, you can do a ton with this game. How many pages is the book? 66 for just the rules. It doesn't have all the character stuff, but yeah. Well, I sent you, if you check your Discord, Gipster, I got you covered. But that allows us, we have 24 points left. I like the word excessive. I'm putting 8 of those. Oh, wait, no, I can't put 8 of those in. I can't. I gotta be careful. I'm getting ahead of myself. Hold on. Shoo. It's Baron Dolomite. Transmute. 3 points per level. So it would not be 8. 3 points per level. So... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Exactly 8 points into transmute. And that rounds up my skill points. That's perfect! I can't do much, but what I can do really well. Okay. Perfect! Now watch, I'll need to have used it for something else. Guess we'll find out. Defects! Defects still exist! Defects are disadvantages your character suffers to overcome the hardships of day-to-day life. Defect ranks. Carefully consider the maximum number of defects that you may want to burdening your character. 1 to 3 is normally appropriate since your focus should be capabilities rather than disadvantages. Ah, bot! Get out of here, Chad. You're not welcome, Chad. No! Screw your favorite bot. Get out of here, bot. Nothing personnel, kid, but all right. So we got all that. Defect ranks. So 1 to 3 defects. Okay, so are these just... Oh, in this, defects are just flavor. Defects don't give you extra attribute points. Okay, that's good to know. So, let's see. Inept combat. The character is less proficient in battle than suggested by their stats. I think inept combat is perfect. That's the kind of thing I was looking for. Unless I find something else, we're gonna go with that. Inept combat. 1. Fragile, marked, obligated, transformation loss, unique defect, weak point, special requirements, social fault. Okay! Well, that's the stat process and the defect process. Now we have to calculate our derived values. Combat, health, and energy. You guys are such a help being here. Thank you, by the way. I was trying to figure this out on my own just by reading it, and I was struggling. But this is all making sense. Let's see here. Combat reflects your character's aptitude for attacking and defending in battle. Combat is body plus mind plus soul divided by 3. So 19 divided by 3. $19 divided by 3 is... That's 6.33. Did I round up or down? Rounding down. 6. So my combat is 6. Minus 1 for my defect. So my combat is 5. Oh. Health. Health measures the amount of physical damage a character can sustain before their body ceases to function. Knocked out or dies. Calculate your character's health by adding together their body and their soul. So that's 11. So health is 11. Hi, Cryo! Okay, now we got energy. Characters possess a personal reserve of energy that may be burned or expended when using some attributes. If your character's energy ever falls to 0 or below, they will collapse from exhaustion. Mind plus soul is energy. So that's 16. My energy is... I've got a lot of energy. Oh, that's cute. Alright, let's see if we can find the character sheet. You got sent to a peaceful town that you're supposed to help you raise your rep and find a home base. Oh no. Oh no, that sounds like it was not super fun. Okay, so I will say, in the old system, I had a lot more deficiencies, a lot more defects, because they gave you attribute points, and that was super useful. But this system, not quite so much. So let's see if we can find the character sheet And then I've got my tablet hooked up so I could enter, you know, edit it and enter that all together. Look at all the animes. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, it is in here. Let me get this pulled up in the editor then. 1 second. Here we go. So this is in the rules. Open with. I said open with. PDF toolbox. Edit PDF. That wasn't the one I meant to. I keep picking the wrong one. I'm so sorry. DVD updating. Oh. Yeah, like, it's not as easy to really suck. Let's see here. Rules. This is what I wanted to open. Sorry, I'm just getting this all. Edit PDF. Oh, it's like it is literally the last page. Okay. Cool. Okay, so let me grab my OBS here. Challenge accepted. Okay, all right. Window capture. Oh, good. It did. It worked. Ah! Sorry, I promise I will get you guys back up here. There we go. Character sheet time. Let me put this all together here. I gotta prop up. I gotta do this really carefully so I don't mess anything up. Okay. Put that there. Let me grab my tablet. Prop first. All right. Okay. The size is going to change again because I opened it on the wrong screen. 1 second. There we go. Okay. Why is it only... Hold on a second, guys. Okay. I will have to move it back. For some reason, my tablet is only working on one. Okay. There we go. I'll just move you guys on my end to the other side here. Always rearranging on the fly, my bad. Okay. Character name, Lena Strauer. Oh, that's not right. Brush. That's too thick. Ew, gross. Thick lines. No, we need black. We need dark. And we need small. There we go. Okay. Lena Strauer. I normally write better than this. I usually write at an angle. I don't know why. And now I've got my stupid pom-pom prune thing I thought was a great idea to put here is now right in my way. Squid. She's just Lena Strauer. Alright, so we've got body. Oh, this little I understand the TriSat system idea now. Okay, that makes sense. Body. 3. Soul and mind are both 8. Which means the points. This is interesting. Oh, sorry. Our points were 99. Combat is 6. Ooh. Health is 11. Energy is 16. All right.
Now listening to Strawberry Station.
Okay. Now let's go over here. Yeah, I'm not as mad at a lot of people, but it is kind of not great that they have the exclusive Japanese system that is like $100 cheaper. But the rest of the world has to pay $100 or more. Kind of sucks. Not super happy about that. Let's see, we got attributes. Aspect mind. Whew. I don't know the rank in that one. It must just be 1. Aspect creation. 1 rank. Yeah. Yeah, Nintendo saw that Sony has been going in that direction for a while, and they were like, sure, why not? We can make more money that way, because, I mean, who won't pay it? I don't know. Attack 1. I've got a name for her attack and everything. I'm just not going to put it here right now. Features. Photographic memory. This character creation system is really fun, isn't it? It's very simple, which took some getting used to, I think, because my brain was going 3.5 D&D. And this is like, yeah, you can have wealth. Your mom's a lawyer. And you get to decide what that means. There's such freedom to it. Metamorphosis. Did I... Hold on a second. Let's not write down metamorphosis yet. I don't know that I even put points into it. Mind Shield is rank 6. So we got Mind Shield. Then we've got Untrackable. 4 rings. One thing I noticed with this system, it does not have a system like a feat, an attribute, pardon me. It doesn't have an attribute that grants you another powerful item. You know what I mean? Like with the transformation pen in season 1. That kind of thing. Because originally with this character, I had her staff as that. But I don't know, we could talk about that off screen. I know that Kipster is currently playing DVD, and we're finishing this up. So, let's see here. We have No, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. I just had a feat for it with... Not a feat, an attribute for it originally. But it should be fine. So we have Untrackable. Then we got Microscopic Vision. Because she's got those cybernetic eyes. Transmute, here's the big one. Well, if you're interested, Baldy, I would definitely recommend picking it up. They're on Drive-Thru RPG, and it comes in a big set with like a printout game screen and characters and all that kind of stuff. You could also on Backer Kit, you can get it physical. I actually pre-ordered the whole set for this. Because I just missed the Kickstarter, so they've still got pre-orders open. Okay, so we got Transmute 8. Let's go to the next page here so I can grab my defect. Oh, smacking my mark arm around. Okay. Defect 1. Inept combat, which is -1 to attack, which is already factored in to the numbers up here. Oh. No. Why did I draw a cursive one? Oh my god, I can't... All of a sudden I can't write. An R&D researcher with okay. Alright, guys, we did it! Let me put my tablet back down. Put it in my purse for now, that works weird. Awesome! So now we have our character. This is Lena Strauer in the Soldier Loon system. Yeah, that was not bad. We got the defects, we've got points, body, health, we've got everything. So she can transmute things out of thin air, which works with her powers. Which she's got to focus on fabrication. She also has... Oh wait, did I give that to her? Hold on. I didn't. Oh no, I did. I forgot to finish writing it down. Metamorphosis, I don't want to forget that. She's a cosplayer, but she's too shy to do anything of the sort in public. So she does so at home while on her computer. Oh, Crowy Prime, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Welcome to the show. It's good to have you here. There's my pen. Woo! Here. That's what I need to do. Metamorphosis. I had 1 rank in that. Oh! Throwing crap around. Alright. R&D researcher with a focus on fabrication. Terrible in combat. Terrible at physical activities. Cosplays in her free time. But only for herself. What else have I written down about her? Oh, right. I wrote all this down. Well, I'm not going to tell everything. I can't tell you everything. Then what would the fun be in relating stories? But there isn't room on the character sheet anyway, because the sheet is so simple, and that's a good thing, I think. I have had so much fun today. Oh no, I scribbled on it, and now it's stuck there. There's no eraser. Let's save this. We're gonna save this as Lena. Okay. Well, that's perfect. Let's go ahead and figure out who we are going to stream into. Raid into. That was lots of fun. Thank you, guys. I'm excited. Now I'm really liking this system. You being here... You guys helped so much. Honestly, anything I might start doing with RPG, I'll try to do more presentation on the screen. I'm bad at that. But, I'll work on that for sure. Hey, Kipster! Is Fia ending stream soon, do you know? Hopefully he still has his audio on. I doubt he does. Let me see if she is. She might talk about it.
Yeah, but he is a paladin and he is like a very
Well, it looks like she is. Okay, so let's roll into Fia. She is currently playing DBD, and actually her and Kipster are currently talking about Dungeons & Dragons, I believe. So that ties in beautifully. Oh, Fia? Really? She just started a game, so I suppose we'll raid into her, and then if she ends up raiding out, then we'll just deal with that. But no, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm always awful with her name. Alright. Well, we'll raid into Fia, and then if she ends up raiding out, we'll just go with the flow. I'm taking a break. I won't be able to stream until probably next Tuesday at the earliest. But I will be around on Twitter and on Discord. I am going out of town because I've got some fun events to go to and just kind of taking a mini vacation. Get away from the awful weather, you know. So I will be around, but thank you for coming and hanging out with me while I made Lena today. I had a lot of fun, and I really appreciate you guys being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week if I don't see you until next week. And take care of yourselves. All right, let's go. Everybody over on YouTube, thank you so much.
And
you have a wonderful night.